Hey guys, this is the fourth and final part of the Q&A from the free fat loss group, so we'll crack straight on with it. So the first question of this block that we had came from Matthew Dale. Hi Matt. Matt asked, have you ever tried coaching a your home to their home training session via Skype, and how well did it work? Any experience with conducting functional movement or postural screening via Skype connection? I'll be 100% honest, Matt. I've never actually tried it. Don't see any reason why it wouldn't work. I know a lot of coaches do that kind of stuff. I inquired with a couple a while back when I was looking at fixing some bits with my own mobility, looking at guys over in the States, and that's exactly what they do. Obviously, you need to be fairly well versed and know what you're looking for and whatnot, but if you can do that with people in person, I don't particularly see any reason why it wouldn't work online as well. And in terms of actually training people, I'd probably view it as the same as I'd have if with my own online coaching, in that I don't really work with beginners for online, because I think form correction, sometimes you need to be hands-on with it, and obviously that wouldn't kind of work via Skype really. So I would say intermediates and advanced, definitely, why not? If I was looking to do some home workouts and which can be bothered to do them myself, or needed that accountability, or wanted a plan and someone to actually watch me while I did it, then I would certainly think about hiring someone to coach me in my home via Skype. So I say, yeah, be careful who you work with, because obviously you do want people who can do the exercises properly. So intermediates and advanced are going to be better. But yeah, why not? Go for it. If you've got people who want training from you and you can't get to them, their location, give it a go. I'd actually be quite interested to know how you get on with it, so do let me know if you decide to go ahead, mate. Second question from Raymond Gonzalez. How to do an upper body specialisation for gaining as much muscle as possible? And Raymond says he can't train his legs due to a knee injury. I would say, obviously, first things first, work around your injury. So you might do more stuff seated, things that aren't load bearing and whatever. I'm a fan of specialisation routines where you increase frequency. So I would hit, if I was going to do a muscle group, I would do 3 sessions a week. And it sounds a bit bro-ish potentially, but I'd do one kind of strength power session, one more hypertrophy based session, and then something that's just a bit funky, like throwing some time under tension stuff, a load of drop sets, metabolic fatigue type things. The benefits of doing that are you kind of get a bit of everything. It's fun, it keeps it varied and interesting. You are pretty much beasting one or two muscle groups, usually with specialisation. Obviously, in your case, it's upper body. But because you've got that recovery capability is increased from not training the rest of you, don't see any reason why it wouldn't work. I've had my own specialisation routine up on tnation.com, which is for chest training. But I'd also say things to look at are Christian Thibaudeau's, I think it's HSS 100. Really good program if you want to specialise, or just anything that kind of increases volume, preferably by increasing frequency, because you're going to have that better recovery. So not going to be as sore between workouts would be my approach to it. So for upper body, you could even do, as you're doing a few muscle groups rather than run or two, you could even do something like a total upper body once a week, one push session, one pull. You could do a push pull like that. You could even go 3 times, 3 pushes, 3 pulls alternated. You could split up chest and back into 2 sessions, shoulders and arms into 2, or into 3 of each again. Work with different rep ranges. So whatever you can do, you still want to try and get stronger throughout the phase. That's what getting big is all about, is progressive overload. But yeah, I think it will work pretty well, to be honest, mate. Go for it, let the leg recover, and then crack back on with a normal routine. Maybe even go leg specialisation afterwards to make up for it. Final question for this bit from Madeline Seidler. Question about peak week. I'm 3 weeks out from my first show competing in the figure division. That's Madeline, not me, in case you're wondering. It's an OCB show, but I'm definitely not stage lean by most standards. I'm doing this as a challenge to myself and know I will only get better with time. Currently around 18% body fat, and it's all held in my thighs and hamstrings. I think I do tend to look good with a few extra carbs for a while, but I know timing is everything. I don't bloat very easily because I have a smaller waist, but I want to avoid spilling over into the subcutaneous fat on my legs. When and how much would you recommend carbing up? I think, Madeline, with peak week and things like that, it's not an exact science. It is kind of an art. There's things you can do that should work, but they're not absolutely guaranteed. So I remember at an Eric Helms seminar last year, he was saying that he's pretty good. He can bring in like 7 out of 10 people looking better, and the other 3 out of 10 look kind of the same as they did like the week before peak week. But the main thing is don't do anything too differently. So obviously you're only 3 weeks out. Possibly, I wouldn't run a full peak week because you're not going to lose any fat in that peak week. And if you say that you're not quite stage lean, even if you're doing it for yourself, which I think is absolutely admirable, absolutely fine. I think you probably want to concentrate more on fat loss for the last 3 weeks. So nothing too extreme, but just up maybe low intensity cardio, drop the calories and carbs a bit, just your basic stuff really. And then look at how well you respond to like a higher carb day. So you said you don't bloat very easily. So maybe just deplete very, very slightly to what you're already doing at the start of the week, and then kind of load towards the middle, possible drop off again towards the end of the week, and then like 1 or 2 days of high carbs, or even just high carbs on the day. I've got an article on it that I'll pop a link to, which hopefully should help quite a bit. But essentially, don't try and do anything too drastic. Don't try and dehydrate yourself. Don't do any diuretics. Don't do any weird stuff with sodium and potassium loading. But yeah, just see how you respond to carbs, and just be sensible, and then go and enjoy it, because on the day you've worked hard, you're there, you can't do anything else, so go and have some fun. That is all the questions for this Q&A. I think we had about 18 in total, which was pretty cool. If you like this, want me to carry on doing them, it's basically just my opinions. I'm not saying anything is right or wrong, then let me know. I'm thinking we'll just do like 1 or 2 a week perhaps, and go from there. Thank you folks, enjoy your Fridays, and I'll talk to you again very soon. See ya!